Hey troops, Rover Geeks Adventures, woohoo! Broadcasting from the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, due to COVID, convention season basically doesn't exist. And it's been interesting because the response has been all over the place. There's, if you're on Facebook, you know about Consolation. There's like, was it 40,000 people that are on it? Basically a virtual con, like a giant virtual billboard. I am a panelist here at a local convention, Marcon, and they did also a virtual panel. I mean, it wasn't this giant, humongous thing, but it was a fun thing to participate in. On the flip side, San Diego Comic-Con, the Leisure Comic-Con, they did a virtual con, and I think it kind of came and went. I meant to do, actually, that's a topic for a whole, actually, that's a topic I should probably go over another thingy. Anyway, so when Warner Brothers made their announcement, DC Fandome, this is Warner Brothers we're talking about, so things get weird, especially in the aftermath of, what was it, Black Monday? When AT&T basically showed up with a giant chainsaw to the corporate structure of Warner Brothers and DC and went, cleaning house. That is also another topic, another separate topic. So me personally, I've always given the caveat, I love DC's work, yada, yada, yada. I'm a DC fan, but a big but. Yeah, that was a juvenile joke. I'm tired, okay? Anyway, you get the idea. And unfortunately, across fandom, across the industry, you look at the stuff that DC, Warner Brothers try, and what makes it worse is the fact that you got Marvel and Disney, dun dun dun, and Marvel, and it's not just the fact that everybody's trying to play catch up to what the MCU is, but the fact that DC has been around as long, Warner Brothers has basically a giant plethora of stuff to work with that is as vast, and so my reaction to this giant virtual event, so on and so forth, has been kind of, to be blunt, gotta bring it. I've always found it ironic that the year that Warner Brothers DC makes their biggest announcement when they're announcing Batman v Superman, and it's this whole, and it was meant to be this. They had a teaser, all this kind of stuff. The shot of Batman lighting the bat signal in the full battle armor, and Superman giving him the look and all this kind of stuff. That year, when I imagine DC marketing, and they're all going, yeah, bring it, and Marvel did, because that's the year that the only people that knew about this was Kevin Feige, and I think one or two people to promote Thor 2. Tom Hiddleston just showed up. Like, literally, they had him, like, nobody knew. They had him in a costume to wander over into the thing. And, you've seen it on YouTube, right? When literally out of nowhere, they're making the announcement. And at that point, the crowd's thinking, we're going to get a trailer. And then all of a sudden, Loki walks in. And boom. At which point, DC Warner Brothers went, oh, God. Yes, I harp about this story because it's true. It is true. The one chance Warner Brothers DC got to go, bring it! And Disney and MCU went, yeah, we did. So flash forward to this. The good news, so far, it is a virtual event, so there's only so much that can be done, yada, yada, yada. At least they ain't playing. Case in point, the new trailer for Wonder Woman 1984. And it's a good thing to start off with that, because that is a film, a piece of work that everyone is waiting for with bated breath. It has been incredibly. It was the roar Warner Brothers and DC needed. A film of this magnitude and power. I mean, this is a perfect. Let's be frank here. Wonder Woman was their Iron Man. And I mean, Man of Steel. There are lots of long discussions about it. I personally liked it. Blah 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 blah. But let's be frank here. Man of Steel left people going, okay. Wonder Woman left people with the reaction that Iron Man got. That when it was over, people are going, yeah! That is what Warner Brothers and DC needed. So having everyone back. Now, granted, this is the second trailer, so there's no point beating to death a dead horse, which I unfortunately have a bad habit of doing. My apologies. But the neat thing about this is because, I mean, there's a general feel, at least for me, there's been this feeling of, okay, you got Maxwell Lord, you got Cheetah, Steve Trevor, what the heck is going on? Now, there are no plot points in the latest trailer, but you get a little more of a feeling. You get to see Maxwell Lord kind of almost like a Satan character. Because one of the things he talks about is, trying to give you everything you ever wanted. And, the focus is on both Christine Wiig's take, her character Minerva as Cheetah and Diana. For Cheetah, her jealousy, and apparently, there's some dialogue where you get the impression that she a little envious of Diana. You get everything, that kind of stuff, and now she kind of does. Suddenly, she has, however the origin story works for her. And the nice thing is in this teaser, you get a look at Cheetah, and it looks wonderful. Unfortunately for my generation, and a lot of things unfortunately fall back to Challenge of the Super Friends. Yeah, that's bad source material. It's great when you're 7 getting up at 7 in the morning with your sugar-coated cereal to watch cartoons on Saturday. It's great then. Now, the look was horrible. Go to YouTube. You'll see it. Did you peek? Are you going? Yeah, it was that bad. The good news is this version is very powerful. One of the moments in the teaser is, Diana does that bracelet thing that beats the crap out of everybody. Cheetah goes through it. Probably much to the chagrin of Diana going, oh, hell no. Now, on the flip side, Diana, we were talking, Maxwell Lord playing that kind of Satan kind of, what do you want? She wants Steve back. And, the ongoing thing for me this whole time is like, what? How? What? And there is definitely the emphasis on the, how the heck did you come back? Whatever method it is. I mean, obviously central to the story, but I constantly get, because one of the things I always popped in, I think I mentioned this before, that I've always wondered about is, I mean, not that they're specifically sticking to continuity, into Justice League, blah, 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 but, what's the flow here? Because there's got to be a reason why, Diana still, you mentioned Trevor, as Bruce found out the hard way in Justice League. Okay, I'm really sorry. That was a schmucky move, wasn't it? To bring up Steve's name like that. I'm sorry. Oh God, I don't think I have ribs. So it makes you wonder. It's like, whoa, okay. In the trailer, you get to see basically a little bit of more of it's about motivation. It's also about seeing the action scenes. You get to see a brief snippet of a fight scene between Cheetah and Wonder Woman, which looks magnificent. And you also get to see the whole fish out of water thing with Steve Trevor. At the end of it, you will never look at balloon pants the same way again. Or fanny packs. Anyway. So yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to babble so much earlier about the whole DC fandom thing. But I mean, let's be honest. I think a lot of us were thinking that, oh, you're gonna do this thing. Well, so far, because there's more stuff to talk about. So anyway, there you go. I mean, that's the latest thing with the trailer, with the latest trailer, the newest trailer. Like I said, man, there's anything like earth-shattering, but you get more details and you get to see Cheetah and go, dang. At this point, the release date is October 21st. Like movie theater, yada, yada, yada. So we'll see. Like a lot of things in 2020, right? Anyway, so there you go. More stuff's coming out. I've got so much of this junk to go through. Anyway, hey, y'all take care. Have a good weekend. May the odds be in your favor. May the force be with you. And as always, be good to each other. Okay, peeps? Y'all take care. Peace. Bye.